For the first time since 2007, major open-wheel racing returned to Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin, and the race fans would return as well as thousands packed Road America. Nick Yeoman here again with the highlights of the Kohler Grand Prix weekend. We start with a look at some of the future stars of IndyCar with a doubleheader weekend for the Indy Lights Series presented by Cooper Tires. Zach Veach would score his first win of the season in race number 1 on Saturday. As for Sunday's race, despite some wild action throughout the field, Santi Urrutia, the defending Pro Mazda champion from Uruguay, would dominate to tighten up the points battle heading to Iowa. Later that afternoon, pole sitter Will Power would lead 22 hungry drivers to the green for 50 laps of Verizon IndyCar Series racing, and it didn't take long for some drivers to find trouble. First, Jack Hawksworth would spin in turn number 5, and moments later, James Hinchcliffe would lose control near turn 14. Despite Will Power jumping out to an early lead, second-place running Scott Dixon looked like a contender. That was until lap 7, when Dixon would suddenly slow and pull off into the turn 5 runoff area with engine issues. In the first 15 laps, race fans were treated to some absolutely fantastic racing. First, Connor Daly would show some strength. The battle for second intensified after the first round of pit stops. Graham Rahal's crew would get him out ahead of Tony Kanaan, but just moments later, Kanaan would grab the spot back with a daring move into Canada corner. At the midway point of the race, that battle would intensify with the second round of pit stops. And again, it was Kanaan letting it all hang out with an amazing crossover move. After a mostly quiet day, points leader Simon Pagenaud decided with 17 laps to go, it was time to make his charge to the front, first passing Rahal for third, and a lap later getting Kanaan for second. The first 39 laps for Will Power resembled a Sunday drive through the countryside of east central Wisconsin, but everything would change with just 11 laps to go. A rear suspension failure for Connor Daly would send him flying into the turn 1 gravel and bring out a full course caution. The Kohler Grand Prix would restart with just 6 laps to go, and while Will Power would jump out to the lead, again, the battling throughout the field was nothing short of incredible. With desperate drivers using the long Road America straights to make passes, seemingly every spot was up for grabs in the closing moments. To add to that drama, Simon Pagenaud's Menard Chevrolet suddenly would experience engine problems, and one by one, drivers in the top 10 would slip by the points leader. After nailing the restart, I'm not sure anyone thought Will Power would be challenged for the race win, but veteran Tony Kanaan had other ideas. With 2 laps to go, Kanaan would close but could never find a way to get alongside Power. The Aussie would hold off the Brazilian by just 0.7 of a second to score his 27th career win, moving him past the late Roger Ward and into a tie with Johnny Rutherford. Up next for both Indy Lights and the Verizon IndyCar Series, the schedule moves from its largest 4-mile road course to its smallest 7/8 of a mile oval for July 10th's Iowa Corn 300 from the Iowa Speedway.